Hey everyone, Burton's back, playing as the Mallisters again. Still a bit bunged up, so you're stuck with my voice as this, once again. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about Seaguard. Let's talk about Lord Mallister, myself, and my son, Patrick. So in the last episode, we didn't do too much. We got Patrick set up with our Maester, which by the way, is down here. Oh no, that's him there. So, Maester Orland of Seaguard, so he's trying to get him up in training a little bit. Our Master of Arms, who isn't very good, has served one purpose and one purpose only. And that is to fill a spot until we have someone slightly better to do it. Sadly, we don't have that one person. I'm hoping that in time that'll be Patrick, but for now we're a bit short. Let's start things off. We're still trying to get our claim in the Cape of Eagles. That's going to take some time. Harrenhal has just been subdued by Lord Holster. So, right now... Oh, what's this? Lord Jason Mallister, I hereby invite you to participate in a tourney of Rushmore, where knights and lords shall taste their mettle. Okay, so that's Sebastian Rushmore. I'm quite confident with my skills. I'm a trained fighter. So let's go on over. One of the things that we're trying to do right now is just generally improve some of our opinions. I mean, as you can see, we don't really have a lot of people who are really friendly with us. And this will take time. But time is what we've got, and in all honesty, it's what we need and what we're aiming for here. Twins, they're slowly recovering, they're nearly back to full strength, so we need to really get our skates on a little bit, so I don't know what they're doing over there. Anytime. Bethany, you need to hurry up. In the meantime, let's hope that we win some little battles at this tournament. That would be nice. It's all dependent on the competitors that we have. I believe it did say it was a local tournament, so hopefully the talent isn't too high. So let's see what we've got. Well, nothing much so far. Let's speed things up a little bit. Oh, message from the usurper. I've decided to institute the legal first night law in the Kingdom of the Iron Throne. So essentially what he's saying is, as soon as I get married, he gets the option to bed my wife first. I don't think so. Embley, she's arrived at my court. Well, she's not great, she's rude in fact. I don't know what we're doing with you. You're already married, that's fine. Our Master of Coin, however, is not, and he is actually quite weak, so I try not to marry off the weak ones because they only produce weaker people. Perhaps it would be a good idea to try and seek out a new Master of Coin with Simmons maybe. Okay, so let's have a look again. So we want a female who's good with money. And we've got Quaffy, she's the Master of Reish Negwin. Okay, what's she? She's Dothraki. So to have a Dothraki Master of Coin, not too sure about that. There's a Valerian as well. A lot of these people won't like us. We're going to try and get someone who is of the same faith, would be nice. Oh, here we go, now we're starting. We've got Jane and we've got Denise. Jane's 18, she's skilled, ambitious and kind. Denise is, actually, she's got better traits, so we'll try Denise. So let's arrange a marriage. Oh, we're not going to marry her to me. Let's try that again. We've got Ellery. So who's he got? He's a gruff diplomat, he's a hunter. So some okay traits there. However, we've got Skilled Commander. In fact, we're going to do to our Master of Arms, only because of his traits. So they should be accepting that. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed anyway. Oh, there we go. And now we've got her. So that improves things a little bit for us. We're not going to go ahead and collect taxes just yet. We're going to let things happen as they should. Hopefully they'll be able to produce a child of some quality, shall we say. The local septon wants to organise a miracle play for the pious and immense. They seem to feel that it falls on our shoulders to pay for it. I'm not sure about this. Well, I am not zealous, so I'm going to say if the faith wants it, they can pay for it. Ah, so someone's been released. One of the Rygars has been released. So that's one of the people who backed the old king. Unfortunately, Edmure is still in the dungeon. Not of the usurper, but of our Lord Paramount. Now it should be long now before I'm ready to wed again. And then we can have a look at some other things. News from the tournament. Sir Theo has been tragically killed. Oh, who are you? Well, that's not you. There you are. No, he was no one. Okay. I mean, judging by his reputation there, he really shouldn't have been in the tournament in the first place. So, it's unfortunate, but there's a time and a place for these things. So, victory is mine. I've triumphed in several melees, proving once and for all that I am the champion. Wow, get 25 gold and 50 prestige. That's excellent news for us. So we can see here that's increased there a little bit. Small tourney wins. Oh, I'm liking that. In commands happened again. What is going on this time? We are in Chiltern. Why? Oh, there's a revolt going on against Dawnforest. So our Lord Paramount is involving ourselves in northern affairs once again. He just keeps dragging us into other people's wars. It's something I'm not overly keen on. A local dignitary is visiting together with his pretty young wife. She wears a shining necklace, apparently some kind of priceless family heirloom. While he prattles on, your mind begins to wander. Suppose the bauble was to disappear. This can prove an excellent opportunity to better my skill at intrigue. Let's do that. As night falls, I sneak into the guest room and carefully remove the heirloom from the neck of the dignitary's sleeping wife. She stirs slightly in her sleep, but does not wake. Now that she have the necklace, a worthless gewgaw. You need to decide where to plant it, and who shall take the plane. Well, it's not going to be Meldrick, it's going to be Magda. It's always the cook. So I've stealthily placed the necklace in the kitchen where the cook's wife is sure to find it. Perhaps the poor woman will think it's a gift from her husband, or a particularly generous pixie. With your work done, I'm retiring for the night and I'll see what happens. Oh, here we go. So the loud wailing coming from the guest room informs you that your little theft has gone discovered. The dignitary and his wife are both inconsolable and their grief over their missing necklace knows no bounds. Before they leave, you offer them a meal in the dining room. Magda, bring us up some soup. So the cook's wife serves the soup while the dignitary describes in detail how the necklace has passed from generation to generation in her family. Suddenly his wife emits a shrill cry and points at a massive wrist of the cook's wife. She is wearing the missing necklace as a bracelet. Oh guards, I think it's time to seize the woman. Now after the necklace has been returned, the affronted dignitary and his wife soon depart. The cook's wife had to endure a brief spell in the dungeons, but for a good cause, and I've learnt some valuable lessons in the art of manipulation, and now my intrigue's been increased. Excellent. So I am now deceitful. And that's actually worked out okay for us, because as you can see here, it was quite a large jump in intrigue. I like that. So the question is what to go for next. I believe we're going to go for some learning. Speaking of which, my son has finally gained one, which is good. We've got another 2 years, and then we really, well, another 2 or 3 years, and then we need to get him onto someone to bump up some of the other stats here. But there's still plenty of time for that. Speaking of time, Bethany, you're taking your sweet time here. This should have been done by now. Perhaps it's time to abandon this for now and go for a slightly larger prize. A prize of which we've already been at the doorstep of. That's right, we're going for the twins. So we're going to make preparations now. There's a few things that we need to have a look at. Obviously, they can raise more men than we. And that's just a simple fact. The good thing is, we're going to have more money. Or hopefully we will anyway. So we'll be able to supplement our men with something else. Oh, here we go. My liege, one of your children is responding very well to my tuition, has improved their skill and is advancing in their knowledge every day. That's excellent, so he's jumped up right where we need him to be. My word, that was quick. Well done, Bethany. My work in the twins seems to have come to fruition by bribing, controlling, extorting, threatening and forging documents. I've managed to fabricate a claim on the Lord of the Twins. God, I can't speak today. Probably because my nose is all bunged up, but we're going to use it nonetheless. So that's just cost us some money. That's cost us 20 odds gold. Now the time to strike isn't now, while they're weak. I say while they're weak, we need to do a bit of a calculation here. So let's have a look. Let's round that up, let's say 4,000. Say 5, 6. Right, they can get probably just under 8,000 men. I can get 2.5, 3, 4.5. I could probably get about 5,000 men. And that's going to prove difficult for us. The phrase, we need to check if they've got any will anyone come to their aid? More than likely yes. So we're going to have to play this a bit carefully. Question is, what do we do? Because as you can see, mercenaries aren't exactly cheap. Even if we take one of the smaller bands, our money is going to diminish. So perhaps we hold on for this title for a little bit yet. At least until we have enough to get more. The downside of this is, by the time that happens, they'll be back up to full strength. So that means we need at least 2 to 3 mercenary bands, or we take some more land. Now Kennet itself falls under the lordship of Riverrun as far as I'm aware. Yeah, so we can't go for that yet. Rushmore's already ours. Stilfen is not. So perhaps Stilfen would be something to go for. It's straight under the Riverlands though, so I'm not too sure about this. Either way, decisions have to be made, and they need to be made fast. Otherwise our chance to take the twins could be over before it's even begun. That being said, we're going to leave it here. Tune in next time, give me a thumbs up if you're liking the series, any comments are always welcome. And tell me how you think I should actually proceed with this plan to take the twins. Do I have enough men? Do I need to go for somewhere else? Is it an opportunity that I'm missing that you guys can see? Let me know, and thanks very much for watching.